Hello, and welcome to the Frequency of Change channel. It's Venus Castleberg. How are you today? It's also motivation and inspiration time, and this is when I usually read a book. But I wanted to talk a little bit before I read this time. But the book I'm going to read from is called Right Riches for You by Gary Douglas and Dane Here. And the chapter I wanted to read, or part of the chapter I wanted to read, was the first element of generating wealth: be willing to have money. And I wanted to speak to it a little bit before I read, in that this particular tool changed everything for me. As far as financially, I was somebody who got money and spent money. As soon as I got it, I got rid of it. And I always seemed to have just enough to get by, but never more than enough. Never actually having money. Having money was just, the concept was foreign to me. I thought that money was to get money, to spend money. Like, that was the point. Or you had money to pay your bills. And my focus and point of view that I adopted from my parents was that you paid your bills first. And when I was willing to start having money, my entire financial reality changed. Because one of the things that I did was I took on this tool of having money, and one of the ways that you start to have money is you put 10% away of every dollar you bring in, just to put in a have account. It's not a savings account. It's not meant to be spent on some rainy day. What happens is that you get in the habit of I actually have money that I don't have to spend, that's not even there to spend. And then that money attracts more money. And you always have money, even if the money that you spend, there isn't maybe that much in that bank account, but you always have the have account. And it creates this magnetism of more money to come into your life. So I just wanted to introduce you to that little, because personally, my entire financial reality changed when I took on this tool. And so now with that, I'm going to read. And I think I'm going to change a little bit to get a little bit better light. There you go. Cool. Be willing to have money. Having money versus getting money. Saving money and spending money. Do you love to save money? I like to save. My ex-wife liked to save money too. She'd come home and say, "Honey, I saved us $2,000 today." And I'd say, "Really? How did you do that?" She'd say, "I bought a dress for $800 that was marked down from $2,800. Like my ex-wife, a lot of people misidentify and misapply the idea of saving. They think saving means buying something on sale. Sorry, but that's spending. How about looking at the money you spent? Your friend Simone used to work in retail. Our friend Simone used to work in retail. She said that when they wanted to sell an $80 item, they would write $350 on the tag, draw a line through it, through the $350, write $250, draw a line through it, write $150, draw a line through it, and then write $80. People would walk into the shop, look at the tag, and say, "Wow, look at this $350 jacket for $80. I'm going to buy it." They saved $270. Excuse me. Having money is different from getting money, saving money, or spending money. Having money is a way of being in the world. It's a level of energy that feels like there is no lack in your life. There's a sense of having a choice. You don't have to feel like you need to get money. Getting money always comes from a sense of lack. I can't afford this. I need this. I can't get this. I can't have this. Anytime you're thinking about getting money, you're focused on not enough. You're functioning from the idea that you don't have enough, so you've got to get more. Having money means you're not functioning from a sense of shortage. When you are willing to have money, you are able to generate it with no particular effort. We have a friend who is a great example of this. She came from a wealthy family. and she never had the point of view that she couldn't have money. In fact, she was completely willing to have money. She always had plenty of money in her life. She gets a job that pays her better than anyone else. She married a guy who was very wealthy, and today she has plenty of money. Why is this? Because she doesn't have points of view about not having money. To the contrary, she can have money. Have you ever noticed that people with money always seem to get more money? Money attracts money. So the have account, this is the chapter, the have account will become a magnet for more money. Have you ever noticed that people with money always seem to get more money? Why is that? Because people like our friend are willing to have money, they like money, they are vibrationally compatible with money and vibrationally appealing to money. Money goes to them. Money finds the things that appeal to it. And the things that most appeal to money is your willingness to have it. If you aren't willing to have money, you won't get money. And continuously people saying, I want to spend money, they don't have the idea of having money. Some people spend money all the time. They keep spending, and guess what? They don't have any money. They spend it all. When you look to spend money more than you like to have money, you aren't going to have any money. Chances are, if you spend all the time, you actually hate money. People who truly love money are willing to have it and spend it. Many of us grow up at the age of instant gratification, and we are instant gratification junkies. There's nothing wrong with this and in and of itself, but it makes it hard to have money. Some people complain about having to save money. They say things like, it feels like I'm a slave to money, or saving money is no fun. When I hear this, I always ask, well, what about when you're working hard to get money to pay for everything that you bought last month? Are you a slave then? Yeah, you are. That's the credit card, what credit cards are for. So you can buy what you want when you want it and pay for it later. Do you realize that you're paying for your life later? The truth is, if you have to have more money than you can spend before you can spend as much money as you want, most of us are not yet at that place, but there is a way to get you there. The first thing you need is to start with the tithing to the church of you. Tithing to the church of you. If you want to change your financial condition, you have to become willing to have money. A very important action you need to take is to set aside enough savings so you can function in your life for 6 months without any income. This is one of your beginning targets. You want to be able to cover your expenses for 6 months without working. Put the money into a bank or into your mattress or wherever you want to put it, but arrange your life so that you have the amount of money that is available to you. Once you have that, you will stop worrying about rent and utilities and your monthly expenses, and you will start to generate more in your life. When you don't have that, you tend to focus on, I don't have enough money. How do you set aside enough money to cover your expenses for 6 months? You do this by the tithing to the church of you. Set aside 10% of every dollar that comes in and put it into a savings account for you. Some people teach you they need to tithe to the 10% church of you. Put 10% away for this and put 10% away for that, and then put 10% away for you. No. First, tithe to yourself. Tithing to the church of you is an honoring of you. It's about thanking yourself for what you generate and create. Then you pay your bills. If you do this for 6 months, your whole financial situation will begin to turn around. The 10% begins to grow, and it will become such a large amount that you no longer think about money. You just keep generating it. People who don't have money put a great deal of attention on not having money. They say, I've got to get money. But once you have money, you don't think about it anymore. And I'm going to stop there because I did talk about the 10% account a little already. And you can read more about it in the Riches for You book, amazing book. And thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you liked this, you can give me a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel or you've never seen me before, you can subscribe. And I'm going to offer a gift to anyone who shares this video anywhere. You can share it on social media, you can share it with a friend, you can share it anywhere, and like it and then share it, and I will send this book to you for free. So if that's something that sounds fun for you and you'd really like to read this book, just share this video and give me a thumbs up. And also, I think you need to probably personal message me just in case, because I don't want to miss it. Personal message me your address and maybe where you shared it so that I can see what happened. If that would be fun for you and you'd like to have this book, I'd love to send it to you. Anyway, I hope you're having an amazing day. And if you'd like to find me to personal message me, you can find me on Facebook under Venus Castleberg, CF. Anyway, have a great day. I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.